Collective, and welcome to New Meal Tarot. This is going to be a channeled reading for Sagittarius, those born under the sun sign Sagittarius, or if other placements in your chart, this may be relevant to you. So we are entering Sagittarius season. There's also a full moon coming up, so this is big on the full moon energy. And Sagittarius, that arrow pointed to the sky, so definitely we'll be looking upon that full moon. Might be feeling a little bit of the energies. It's not just the holidays. There's, that whole moon cycle continues no matter what season we're in. So may feel a little bit more pull as we've gone through time changes, and it just seems so drastic. So Spirit, what do we have for Sagittarius today? Thank you, Spirit. Add the Moonology deck here for Sagittarius. Bring love into the situation. Saying new moon in Aquarius. So here the Aquarian, the water bearer, Sagittarius is, pouring that abundance of love here onto the situation. Okay. And that full moon we're going to have is going to illuminate, right? So maybe when that full moon comes into play is when we're going to see the fruits, perhaps, or in the next cycle, okay? Because there's a new moon coming up at the end of December also, all right? Then it'll, come into that next one. So you're, either manifest, or if you've already been manifesting new love, you should be getting it here, is what Spirit's saying. What else we have? Spirit for Sagittarius. Woo! Just flying about. I like this deck. The cards themselves are a little, they kind of bend a little easily. Maybe it's just the shape. I'm not sure. Spirit, what do we have for Sagittarians here in this collective? Thank you. Emotions are running high. Supermoon. All right, did I just say that this moon might be feeling a little extra? So, again, it's a heightened season, end of the year. People are trying to get projects done. Holidays, more people traveling. It's cold in a lot of parts where I'm at now, things like that that have been a shock to the system. So yeah, our emotions, sometimes we feel a little bit out of balance, and that's why our emotions can run high. So as this moon comes around, just recognize that, like not going crazy, right? Just maybe haven't fully adjusted to changes that have occurred, kind of beneath our feet. And here we are just going through our normal everyday, right? We're always just following the cycle. But sometimes we need to stop and observe. Your commitment is being tested. That's an interesting one, especially for Sagittarius, because they're kind of known as a flirtatious sign. This says first quarter moon, so maybe this is coming in then either, after that full moon. I would think that this is the waxing, supposed to be for the waxing and not the waning. Yeah, because this would be the first, when it says first quarter, right? That's what that means. Instead of last quarter, I would imagine is the waning, which we are, anyway. Yeah, because we're coming on full at the moment, though. So this supermoon right here right in the middle in the present is very much kind of relevant to this situation. I'm going to use the Grateful Dead deck today. One of my deadhead friends has fire in their chart, Sagittarius. So I thought it would be nice to use this deck today for this reading. I also have fire in my chart. Specifically Sagittarius in Western astrology, more so than Vedic. I encourage you to check out both. Spirit, what do you have for Sagittarius? Good love. Dun, 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 dun. Bring love into the situation. Good love. And Aquarius, it's like, so, you know, Aquarians could be like negatively portrayed as kind of aloof. So that's kind of interesting here where it says bring love into the situation. So it's kind of like making your intentions known, and especially during a new moon, that's the time to clearly state what you want to manifest. Like, I want a new job, I want a new love, I want a new car, I want a new whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like, that's the time to clearly state, because if you're kind of fuzzy about the details, you might end up in exactly that, a fuzzy place where you're like, I didn't think I ordered this. Well, what did you order? You know what I mean? Like, how do they know what to make for you in the back, right? If you don't put the order in properly. So Spirit, let's look about at this bringing love in here for Sagittarius, and with Aquarius being an air sign as well, you know, that's allowing the fire to breathe. And it's almost like, you know, the water bearers Aquarius, which is so ironic, you know, with them being an air sign, but it's like, you know, it's more than the water bearer. It's almost like sprinkling the magic fairy dust. Okay. And that could like really, have come together in a business partnership for some of you. Maybe this is a business of love. Oh my gosh. King of Pentacles. I would say definitely some kind of business. Bring love into the situation. They say do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life, right? So this is definitely working and building a partnership, this Three of Pentacles. And, you know, matching up with the King of Pentacles. That's big on the earth energy as well here. Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. And I believe that new moon is going to be in Taurus. According to the sidereal calendar, I want to say. I don't have that quite memorized, but anyway. So what are these emotions running high, Spirit, for Sagittarius? Because it looks like you got the business is booming, right? But it's the Spirit saying, where is the love? And, you know, maybe that's it. Maybe you lost passion for something that you were working on, but it was like good for you financially. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm stable here. You know, why mess with success? Okay, and you have the Knight of Cups. Well, emotions are running high. Here's your emotions right here, and it's a knight. You know how knights are. They can be running around the town, partying a little late. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but that's Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So if you have some of that in your chart, this full moon especially may be a little tricky for you, Sagittarius. Especially Sagittarians are more considered, I would think, you know, more logical on the spiritual side and things of that nature, like idealism and not overly emotional. Like there's passion behind the emotions, but it's it's just displayed in a different kind of way. So for some Sagittarians, you might find yourself in a little bit more emotional state than what you are used to. Okay. So Spirit, what else here for Sagittarius? Eyes of the World card. Okay, so yeah, if this is like, you're like, hey, you know, this, whatever this partnership is, this job, whatever it is, where it's like, if you walk away, there's going to be no love lost, because Spirit's saying bring love into the situation. So where there was no love, Spirit's saying, yeah, that could trigger some, you know, kind of swirling emotions, all right, around the situation. But it's the right time to potentially close that chapter, okay, so that you can get back to what you're meant to do, okay? And that's why Spirit's saying the eyes are on you now, like, you know, guiding you to make that right decision. So if you are seeing some signs and signals recently, just kind of pay a little bit extra attention to those things, because Spirit might be trying to communicate with you, especially through song. Yeah, I feel this king's over here is like everything that I worked for, you know, but like, so let's see this commitment. Because see, the King of Pentacles knows all about commitment, right? King of Pentacles is like, yeah, exactly. What? Sometimes I just don't know what it's like. It's this is why I know it's channeled. It's like I'm not planning this for these connections to be made in this way. What about all that I've worked for? So this commitment between these business partners, say these three people here, right? Or however this foundation has been laid. So it says here, Spirit saying that your commitment to this is going to be tested as you end this chapter. So commitment to what, right? Spirit? Okay. Let's see, Sagittarius. I mean, Spirit's the one that's telling you, though, to bring love into the situation. So I almost feel like it could be almost like a giddy, like a new, like, you know, not necessarily like a sorrowful, but like because this, with this Knight of Cups, it's like, ooh, I'm excited about a new kind of like, you know, and maybe that's, you know, there's the lows, right? And the highs and the lows of emotions. So when emotions are running high, maybe it's like, oh my gosh. And, you know, that's the thing with the World card here. I mean, it's time to like jump on it, or like you're going to have to let it go, right? So when it says here, your commitment's being tested, but what's in here in this, what's in these pentacles here, Spirit, for Sagittarius? It's being tested. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit likes to test. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. To the highest degree. I mean, this is some major alignment here. This is some major alignment. So maybe you're going to be able to see it by the time of this first quarter moon. What this test has been about and how that's impacting your financial success, your home success, you know, your stability. Oh my gosh. And the Emperor. This could be a divine masculine, Aries, coming in. More fire energy. Wow, Sag. Sage, being sage, having that sage advice, using the wisdom. Wow, we got the Knight of Pentacles. You know what? I have never drawn this Knight of Pentacles out of this deck, and here it is, right on the bottom. And it's so funny because this comes up all the time in my other decks. Yeah. So Sagittarius, I would say congratulations. Okay. Because, you know, you're coming from this strong foundation and you're going to bring more love into it. You're going to set yourself free. Potentially, you know, get into some emotional kind of context here, but that's what this love is too. Bringing love into the situation. So yeah, maybe you're like, yeah, this is my passion. This is my glory. This is what I'm working for. And yeah, and then, you know, when you make a decision like that, sure, you're going to be tested because, you know, you're going to have obstacles, but Spirit's saying, hold on tight, baby. You're in for a ride of your freaking life. Okay. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, this could be male or female energy, this Emperor here. You have the King already, though. This feels kind of like an even split to me because there's a lot of feminine energy here, and with this, emotions are running high. So, if someone does come in, you know, that kind of wants to share this 10 of Pentacles with you. You know, you can remember you already have this foundation of the King, right? And I feel like when you bring that love into the situation, Sagittarius, it's just going to blossom. Now, you know, commitment being tested, I think that Spirit just saying, just don't get distracted, okay? So, yeah, like I said again earlier, keep your eyes, you know, keep your eyes on the road, eyes on the wheel, eyes on the signs and signals of Spirit, okay? Because you are going to have a lot of emotions in this situation, and it might get like very, you know, busy here, you know, like swimming in like, oh my gosh, what's happening? And that's why Spirit's just saying, keep your eyes open. Yeah. All right, Sagittarius. I'm going to leave you with an animal oracle card just because it's your birthday season. So happy birthday to any Sagittarians that have already had their birthday celebrations, and to those that have them coming up. Ah! And there we go, Spirit. What do we have for Sagittarius? Bringing in the love. Oop. There it is. Whoop, there it is. Frog, prosperity. Pentacles are everywhere here, folks. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. See, there's 3 frogs here too, just like the 3 of Pentacles. Like, there's still teamwork involved here. Oh my gosh. Let's take, yeah, first one. Sorry. Thank you, Spirit. Fire. Fire sign. Sagittarius. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. What I've been talking about. Bring love into the situation. Bring your passion into it. Yes. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. Bam. Mighty forces. That's why it feels like this emotion's running high. And when you're closing a chapter, I mean, that's kind of like can be, you know, it's like, how's this going to end? Like, is it going to end on a good note, right? And here's the thing with the World card. It's not only closing the chapters, but it's, you know, being open to the new. And that's part of keeping your eye on those signs of the universe. So, like, when this Knight of Cups comes towards you, you are able to, you know, recognize it. And again, Sagittarius, like I was saying before, you know, this might be something kind of foreign to you in terms of expression. So, Coyote, revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom, which you possess, Sagittarius, comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Well, I don't think that's going to be a problem for Sagittarius. Sagittarians like to learn, very philosophical. You know, they like to study these types of things. So here when it says your commitment's being tested, yes, it may be tested, but you know how to get through the trials and tribulations in order to succeed, right? Because you know, have that eye in the sky, right, on your goal. Like, you have that vision guiding you. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, this is your little birthday reading. So I hope you've had a good one. Play. Another reminder to get out there and play. So if it is your birthday, have a good time. Be safe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.